Michael Bell, Lieutenant Colonel, retired United States Air Force, 3317 13th Place, Kenosha. Just to give a heads up that some of the aircraft carrier stuff that he was probably involved with, I was refueling those aircraft in Bosnia, Kosovo, Desert Storm, and Afghanistan. I want to say that the applications for our $100,000 charitable pledge for the 19-year-old police bullet are coming in. Churches, scouting programs, grief groups, and minority assistance group want donations so that they can better serve the community. I have a copy of the settlement agreement that was signed in 2010. And the reason I bring it is because Mayor Bosman, who was endorsed by Mayor Antaranian, did not require us to seal the findings or order a confidentiality in the shooting. And no place in this document does it prohibit investigation into criminal matters. Does it forgive anybody from criminal acts such as murder, second-degree intentional homicide, or crimes such as obstruction or perjury under oath? I was on a radio interview just recently, and Lenny Palmer recently asked me during the interview, why won't I let this go? And I'm going to answer here right now is because my son was a college student who was driving with a blood alcohol content of 0.13. He had no drugs in his system, and he made it home safely. And through modern filtering technology, we know that the dash cam audio at the crime scene captured the audio saying, two officers, I'm sorry, and the other officer saying, I'm sorry too, after the shooting. An eyewitness to the shooting was interviewed a number of years back by a retired Chicago police detective under our hire, and this detective said that her statement of hearing a man say, why did you do that? That wasn't necessary. Get help now is as credible today as it was in 2004. Why won't I let it go? City of Kenosha had a bad shoot. They self-investigated and they had a cover-up, and you had officers fabricating testimony that my son was going for a gun even though there was no DNA or fingerprints on the officer's gun. Essentially, you blame the victim for his own death. You have officers changing testimony 19 times. Why won't I let it go? You have the officer that killed my son write a book that said that officers James Beller, who was still working for the KPD, was an eyewitness to the shooting. He processed the crime scene, and that fact of him being an eyewitness was concealed to my attorneys. Why won't I let it go? 2 weeks ago, I played David Kruger's testimony under oath, and you heard yourself him saying that my son was shot on the left-hand side, and then he went ahead and changed it 8 months later. Ask yourself, why would they do that? Why won't I let it go? Even though a crime was supposedly not committed by the KPD and other evidence was released, John Antarami and John Morrissey were both involved at the time, will not release a 19-year-old bullet for further investigation. I believe that John Antarami and John Morrissey are implicated in a cover-up. Those are strong words, and I stand by them. And last, we asked for the truth. I need to make it clear that I asked to meet with Alderman David Bogdala on numerous occasions, and he has refused to even acknowledge our existence. I have to ask, is he fit to be mayor? Or will he just be another keeper of the secrets? Cover-ups do not occur without political approval, and our family is not going to stop. Thank you.
Thank you.